y'all doing, everybody? This is Ray of RebelEars.com with another episode of the Rebel Ears podcast with a special guest today. We got Octane. How you doing today, man?
What up, though, man?
Yeah, so real quick with Octane, because I saw him perform at Takeoff ATL for the South by Southwest contest with PCMG with Clay James and Pimp Sweet Tooth. Shout out to them. And yeah, he killed the stage and he won the competition, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's a blessing to win. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that, that you can't win or everything is set up or rigged or whatnot, but it's really just based upon your mindset and what you want to do.
Yeah, I agree on that. When it comes to Takeoff, how did you link up with Fresh, or how did you start to do music here?
I met them, I think, at Our Bar one night. I performed there because I used to perform at Cafe Circle. Somebody was like, you should perform there type deal.
Yeah.
They just got done with Bonfires. So I just, I pulled up on them one night, and then they was like, they about to start coming to Treehouse, because I used to come to Treehouse on Fridays. And they was having their event on Tuesdays. And I just like the love they gave me.
Oh yeah, it's a big community. Like it's dope the connects you can have just coming out perform, because Takeoff ATL every Tuesday 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. artists get a chance to freestyle, get to try out their new music. Producers come through. Who's somebody that you met at Takeoff that you was like, oh yeah, they're solid?
As far as artists, or?
Hey, it can be whatever.
I mean, I done met my boy Prince King. I done met Rope the Composer, Jay Brick, Day Coca. I done met Just Empress. Even my host brother, TK. I done met dozens of people, like people that know me for performing. And I didn't know until they pulled up here, and I like, damn, that's kind of crazy.
You're not just an artist, you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, for sure. I got my own clothing I deal with, you know what I'm saying? A couple of other things on the side, work a regular job, plus music, it's just the always clocked in mindset that I had and always had.
Yeah. So Hocus Pocus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's talk about that song real quick.
Would y'all want to know how I made it, or what we doing with it?
So when it comes to your recording process, because I know when a lot of people come out with a single, they go through a whole catalog, or they might be in the session, like this might be it. So how did that come across?
Well, Hocus Pocus it came after Explore Page. I got a song called Explore Page. So Explore Page, I used the voice, you know what I'm saying? I always like OJ the Juice, man. I got a partner, a real close friend of mine. He raps in that voice too, as well. And one day I just freestyled. He said, man, we should make this a song. We made Explore Page a song. So then after that, we was like trying to figure out like how to keep the voice going, because the voice was going good as far as me performing.
Yeah.
It was like, you should do a song with both voices. So then, I went in the studio, and Hocus Pocus, I ain't gonna lie, the type of song it is, it's like a diss. I'm not trying to like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a diss song?
Yeah, it's like somebody coming to me as a man about a female, and it's like, I didn't know your girl was on that type of time, but I don't like people coming at me on that type of time. So instead of like going back and forth with him, put it in my song. So then I try to put some knowledge with it too, as well. It's like, cause it's on some bullshit. It's like when you listen to the lyrics, it's on some bullshit. Like, this nigga talking crazy, but there's also some shit you can take home with you. Like, oh, that I can take that home with me too.
Yeah. So when you're in the session, what do you start with? Because I know some artists, they freestyle, some write, some actually come with like a whole group of producers.
So what I'll do is like, cause I got a producer. Shout out to Lou and my dog.
Shout out.
I got a producer. Sometimes, I connect with people that's on YouTube or BeatStars. You pay for the lease or get the exclusive rights to the beat.
Yeah.
I freestyle. Like, some songs I will write.
Yeah.
Real definitely put that pen to work, or put that, everything to work. But most of the time it's just how I feel. If I'm feeling, smoke me one, drink. Sometimes I don't even have to do that, just how I feel. I try to be different as possible.
Yeah. So you incorporate what you're going through at the moment. You might be, this track needs me to do something real quick with it. This track needs some time with it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because even when I'm thinking like how long you should be in one session for one song, like Kanye West did a song, it took like 30 hours or like so many sessions, and those things actually improves an artist when it comes to, I guess, being a perfectionist. It depends on how much you want to spend on those sessions.
Yeah, because sometimes it depends too, because like you paying for these sessions. So when you paying for it, like me, I can do like a lot of songs in a certain amount of time. It's just that's how it is, and it can be quality songs. They don't have to be like just runners. They can be like, damn, this shit can do this, and that song can do that. Then in some songs, I might have to it might take a few days, weeks, months, or a year to make. You know what I'm saying? Or I might have it in a vault, and then now it's coming out. Like I might have made a song 2 years ago, and then now I put it out because timing is everything with me. Like I like timing shit.
Yeah, it's the thought process that goes to it, because something you went through 3 months ago might correlate like, okay, today it matches up, and you might just come out with another song to go out with it.
Yeah, like you can go through something a year ago, and then a year later, someone else is going through that, and that song is, all right, I'm gonna drop this because this person went through that. Like sometimes I drop songs on people's birthdays that I love and close to. People that have passed away, I remember what day they passed away, I'll drop it on that day. If I see an artist that's mainstream drop on this week, I'll wait till next week, drop that. Like that's important. Like,
so you do a lot of in-depth research, like analytics.
For sure. Like I'm saying, scientific with music, like how many times to say something on the song, how many like bars I'm saying something. If I say something again, if it's a different way to say it, my freestyles, all of that, like it's all like scientific to me with it. Like it's a feeling, but it's also a science with music, especially if you're trying to get to a certain plateau.
It's kind of how you piecing everything together.
For sure. You gotta know what people talking about, what's in, what's not in. Sometimes it might be subject that's going on currently, like a lot of plane crashes is going on now.
That's crazy.
So if you got a bar about plane crashes, it'll help with your song because that's what's going on right now, And so a lot of people don't look at those things. I YouTube a lot of stuff too.
At YouTube, like it showed me a lot.
Yeah.
Shout out to YouTube.
Shout out YT, man, YouTube, man. I hope y'all fuck with me, man. Subscribe, Octane, spell it with a V, man. OCTVNE. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah, so let's talk about your win for the South by Southwest contest.
Yeah. That whole process was crazy because shout out Alex Ransom.
Shout out to Alex.
She sent me an invitation to come to Takeoff.
Yeah.
I be having my moments where I be like, sometimes I'll show up, sometimes I don't.
It depends.
Right, so I was like, they said South by Southwest. I've never been since I've been doing music. And I feel like this is the platform and the space to do so. So I was like, I know the person and their persona and everything. So I was like, I was dressed for the occasion and everything. I already knew I won like as soon as I started. I walked in, I was like,
And you cater to the crowd too, because I remember I was standing right here because I was talking to Simone Monet over there.
Yeah.
And when you got on stage and you did your little dance with the track coming out, I was man, this different.
Yeah, like the key to the music now is like the younger crowd likes difference.
Yeah.
The younger crowd likes difference. It doesn't matter like how different you are, what nationality, sexuality, or whatever you is. They just want it to be different because we all seeing the same things now.
They want something random that they never heard before.
If they have heard it, it hasn't been heard in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or it's to your expertise of how you doing it. Or even seeing, like everything is seeing too, visualizing. Like sometimes like how me and you doing this podcast.
Yeah.
It'll bring people to me quicker than me doing music videos, dropping songs, and anything.
They know a little more about you.
Yeah.
And then, I gotta say, man, like the crowd participation, because you had everybody engaged.
Yeah.
It's a difference from, of course, you are an artist, you're a musician, but you're also an entertainer too. And sometimes you gotta make a song that everybody can vibe to. They get in the car and they thinking like, hey, you remember Octane 1 though? But you saw how he was getting on stage. Yeah, that was.
And I visualize myself in front of like thousands of people. It can be like it could have been you there by yourself. I would have in my mind, I would have saw thousands of y'all, and I would have still put on the same type of show because it's been places and how I perform, and there's not a lot of people, but it's important people there. They don't like being around a lot of people anyway. So when it's a night where you be like, man, there ain't nobody in here. It's important people in there. You might be able to talk more to the owner now.
Yeah.
Instead of performing, you can talk to owners, you can talk to DJs, you can talk to bartenders, you can talk to people that getting hip to your songs and drops. Another thing you can do too is, as an artist, I'm gonna put folks on game, it's a gym. You can go in your phone and you can airdrop your songs or flyers to whatever events and shit you having. Some people gonna look at it and be like, why the fuck they sending me this? And some people gonna be like, shit, if your show good, they'll pull up to the next one you come to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a quick way to network with somebody. I didn't think of that.
Because everybody can't speak.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Some people are shy. They walk in
Shy,
a room, don't
yeah.
know how to engage. Like even I told people before, the first time you come to Takeoff, it's about getting comfortable. Buy a drink, walk around,
Right.
see the artist.
Talk.
The second time you come through, you're a little more comfortable. People know you.
Yeah.
Third time you're on stage performing, and the next thing you know, fourth, fifth performance here, you're already networking with a producer or another artist. Got a collaboration going. It's a lot of
Yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah, the most important part to me, and this could be whatever how people think, is performances. Like
Yeah.
people be having good songs, but their performances be like, it make me like, okay, whatever. Then I might see somebody who performed before I heard the song, and now I listen to the song because I remember their performances.
Yeah,
You know,
you gotta have a good performance.
And yeah, to me, we grew up on that era of hip hop where like the person is on stage and they don't have their lyrics in the background and they saying each
Oh
word.
yeah, they don't have their back. They might have like the outs. Well, not the outs,
In
but
and
the
out, or
ad-libs. The ad-libs,
or,
yeah.
You know, any punch-ins, anything that'll help. But I feel like when you first getting on and you trying to get people familiar, you need to have the music in the background. And then
Yeah.
when you get good at it and you know everything about your song,
And you got
you
great
take that.
breathing techniques. You know
all
how
of
to.
that, cause
Yeah,
that's important too. Like I run in place before I perform.
Yeah.
I run in place or I do push-ups while my song is
get your
playing.
blood pumping, getting ready for it.
Because that's how I'm able to do those bars over beats. Because I used to be in a car
Yeah,
and just rap, or you know what I'm saying, my
Preparing.
situation when I was going through, like all you had was music.
Yeah.
You didn't have no Wi-Fi and everything else, so you had to make things happen.
yeah, you got to. And it's very therapeutic too because some people use music on what they're going through. Some people use it as a gateway to work with sponsors.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of money out here.
Like the thing is, knowing your lane helps you get money. Like and also like if you're doing what you love to do, you're not gonna get paid right immediately.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do a lot of paying, a lot of sacrificing, a lot of people gonna be playing with you, and
Take
but
advantage, try to.
I just feel like if you put your trust in God or whatever you believe in for yourself to go to where you're trying to go, you got to know that it's gonna be tough, especially when you're different from everybody. Exactly.
That's true. So there's two more things I want to ask you before we get off.
Okay.
So what's one thing you want to get out of South by Southwest when you're down there?
More fans, more of an audience that actually stick to my music, connecting with more DJs, being able to, if it's somebody down there that's like, say Snoop or Future or whoever, like somebody that I've been listening to or seen around in my lifetime,
Yeah,
and I perform before them, I would like for them to be able to see and like spot out what I got going on, or like I'm gonna be down there with his hat and my whole look, so a lot of people might want to take pictures with me and
That's
figure
true.
out what's that. I have a clothing line I'm about to get back running. Basically, I can get those people from Texas to probably come to Georgia, or those people in Texas can put on people to my music and things of that nature.
yeah. They come out to Takeoff ATL.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can come to take off, or I might find some artists out there to bring this way, and they want to be under my wing or something like that. So
Hey, the opportunities are out there.
they are.
Yeah.
They are.
And the last thing, what's 2 goals for this year that you want?
I want to perform open up for a major artist or a festival in front of a lot of people. I want to perform in front of a lot of people,
Yeah,
and then 1 million streams.
1 million
Or more.
streams.
1 million streams or more, and getting actually income off of my talent and art. Ghostwrite for a few people. Then it's more than 2 goals, but I got a lot of goals. I got a lot of goals.
It all correlates together because you want to make money from what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You want to have the opportunity to wake up and
This is what I do.
you look up, you like, I know this is what I want to do, but do I want to do it today?
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, this is to you accomplishing all your goals this year,
Appreciate
man.
you, man.
Hey, no
You know,
problem. And I appreciate you coming out here, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Winning-
we gotta get all the footage from South by Southwest. Well, not
Oh,
all the
yeah.
footage, but you know the performance,
Shit,
man.
we can get all the footage. We can do vlogs. We can do
All that.
I be talking to folks, everything. Like the key, I feel like the key is before we go, man. Like the key is like we in a world where everybody is like they feel like they don't need each other.
Shoot, you need to build together.
I can't do this podcast without you, cameras, lights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
And
like-
I can't just interview myself. I need somebody to help anchor this, and I appreciate that,
Yeah,
man.
so it's all about networking. I'm
Yeah.
working with people. So I'm willing to work with people who work with me, but I just don't work with everybody. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, but I'm willing to like when I first meet to somebody, I'll work with you. After that, like if I feel a way about them and this and that, third, and I'll be like,
Yeah,
you know,
maybe far in the future.
yeah,
Maybe.
It's always you always gonna see the same people when you're doing this type of work you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, again, man, I appreciate this interview, man.
No
Appreciate
doubt.
it.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we're gonna work too.
Oh yeah.
From everybody at Rebel Ears, want to tell everybody thank you for listening and watching. Keep tuning in.
Man, Octane, man. RP Joey.